by guns. You can ban them, you can burn them, but still you cannot stop them.
My anger started in the pages of the Torah. I've fallen, drop by drop, from the verses of the Bible. I blew the Quran in the interrogation of my childhood. The braid of my hair was exiled from Jerusalem to the Kaaba. My children were shot at the skirts of my sadness. In a different colour every century, from your religions to your gods. Crucified the white of my milk.
Ben Meral Şimşek. Kürt üyesi, şair.
I'm Meral Şimşek. I'm a member of Kurdish Pen and I'm a poet. I'm 41 years old. I'm from the city of Diyarbakir in Turkey. I have 2 children, and so far I've published 4 books. I've received 9 international awards, and I'm still writing. I wanted to be a voice for the Kurdish people, to say that we should have more rights and talk about our issues. We're not fully accepted as human beings. We're not given the right to be educated in our mother tongue, for example. My family is a victim of this problem. I lost my 2 siblings in the 1990s.
The conflict between Turkey and the Kurdish people is long and complex. But Kurds are widely persecuted in Turkey, their culture and language harshly repressed. And people like poet Meral Şimşek, who speak out about it, are often accused of supporting the militant Kurdish organisation, the PKK, and jailed on trumped-up terrorism charges.
In 2019, I was unofficially kidnapped. It happened so suddenly. They just pushed me into a car. They asked me to work with them, to give them information about people around me who were acting against the state. I told them there was nobody around me acting against the state, that there are just people who are interested in literature. They threatened me with the life of my kids if I didn't work with them. And they said, your life as a writer will come to an end. But when I was arrested and tortured in the 1990s, I was raped. I was only 13 years old. They threatened to do it again. While we were waiting for the authorities to do something about these threats, they came for me again. They accused me of being a member of Kurdish organisations, of supporting them in my writing, of writing propaganda in favour of these organisations. My life is in danger, and I've been threatened with my sons' lives.
Meral is facing up to 22 years in prison on charges of belonging to the PKK and writing terrorist propaganda. And so, in June, she tried to escape from Turkey and seek asylum in Greece. But because Meral's banned from travelling internationally, she had to leave illegally, using human traffickers to get across the border.
And there was a 25-year-old Syrian woman, Dijla, travelling with me, also escaping. We had to run away from border security soldiers, from Greek authorities. We were attacked by boars, wild boars. It was only in the morning that we saw a village, and we were so relieved.
But before they could make it to the village, Meral and Dijla were picked up by Greek border police.
And one of them started searching my body in an abusive way, touching my breast and my vaginal area. I said to Dijla, if this is happening, it means things are going wrong. If there's abuse, that's a bad sign because I know it from Turkey. And the woman started undressing me right there while all these people were walking past. I was naked and she just started searching my body. She wore black gloves and she searched my vagina. She put her hands deep inside me. And then she used the same glove to search Dijla. And it was unfortunate because Dijla had her period.
Ve beniyle Dicle'yi oraya kapattılar.
I said to Dicle,
Bir süre hareketsiz
okay,
kaldık.
either
Daha
they'll
sonra
kill
hareket
us,
ettik.
rape us, or they'll return us to Turkey.
Meral and Dicle were forced into a van and taken to the Meriç River, the border between Greece and Turkey.
Sonra ben
I
direnmeye
started to
başladım.
resist
Çünkü hani geri iade
because I
edilirsek,
knew
oradan
that if I went
atılırsak
back to
yakalanacağım,
Turkey,
ceza alacağım.
I'd be sentenced
Ben
and
mücadele
punished.
etmeye başlayınca silahın
They
tetiğine
started
gelip
hitting me
kollarıma
with
ve
their guns,
bacaklarıma vurmaya
hitting my
başladılar.
arms
Ben
and legs.
direniyordum. Dicle'yi
They dragged
bir
me and
bota
Dicle and
attılar.
put us in a
Ve
boat, a
botta
plastic
iki tane
boat.
yani plastik botlardan bahsediyoruz.
I was
Sonra botu
screaming,
ilerlemeye başladım ama ben
shouting,
bağırıyorum.
begging for
Rica
help.
ediyorum, lütfen diyorum, böyle
And then,
yalvarıyorum, lütfen
right in the
diyorum.
middle of the river, one of the men just threw me in the water. I can't swim, but I managed to float to the shore. And actually, I wasn't sure what side of the river we were on. But when I saw Turkish military in the distance, I knew we were back in Turkey.
Ama Türk ordusunu gördük uzaktan ve daha sonra işte alındık.
Meral was arrested immediately, charged with entering a military zone and jailed, alone in a cell for 7 days.
Olması gereken beraat kararımın çıkması aslında.
What should happen is that I should be acquitted at the hearing. They're only trying me because of my literature, my writing. But I can't be sure, because none of the process so far has been carried out in a proper legal manner. And do you know what it means to have to go to the police station and give your signature 3 times a week? It means you're in a kind of semi-prison, a prison of halfway.
It must have been such a difficult decision to try and escape to Greece, leaving behind your teenage boys.
Evet, kesinlikle çok zordu.
It's been very
Çünkü,
difficult. Because of me, they've been attacked and assaulted a few times. They were called sons of a terrorist.
Evet, yazıyorum, yeni şeyler de yapıyorum. Sürekli
But I'm
üretiyorum.
still
Ben
writing
yazmakla
and
kendimi
producing.
geliştiren biri oldum.
I've always felt that writing is a way of healing myself.
Asla pes etmeyeceğim.
I will never give up. I will never give up writing,
Asla vazgeçmeyeceğim.
and I will never change my goals and my ideals. I was blessed in the whole of misconceptions, shot while being blessed. My smile was stoned to death. Yet, in the invocation of my fingers, with a timeless creation, the talisman of existence has incarnated. I died with what I created. I was a woman. I was many. I was not.
And in news just in, Meral Şimşek was acquitted on the charge of being a member of an illegal organisation. But she was found guilty of writing terrorist propaganda and has been sentenced to 15 months in prison. She wasn't taken into custody pending an appeal.
My name is İpek. I have been teaching law, human rights law, for long